Hi, I'm Dr. Mark LeMay, and welcome to another edition of the Wellness Connection. 1 year ago, I made a video on vitamin C versus ascorbic acid. I knew I would strike a nerve with this topic, but from the response I got, it was more like I hit a major artery. Most of the almost 500 reactions to the video, 84% of you liked what I had to say. 16% of you did not. Of that 16%, most got downright nasty. Most of those comments were from people who would not even identify themselves, but some that were doctors in emergency room situations gave me some very good insights on emergency care use of high-dose IV vitamin C therapy for heart attacks and strokes. The medical literature is starting to show research in this area with good results. I consider this emergency care or heroic doses of ascorbic acid. This is not the norm. It's like using a fire hose to save someone's life who is on fire. There is a time and a place for everything. I agree to that idea. I come at this topic from a more of a chronic care perspective with my patients. They are not in a life or death situation. I like to give people normal doses of vitamin C complex via real organic foods or whole food supplements. I compare this to a drip system in your garden. Vitamin C is a very misunderstood vitamin. The government is responsible for this because they have decided that you classify any vitamin C product according to the amount of ascorbic acid it contains. Ascorbic acid is an antioxidant. It is a preservative part of the vitamin C complex, like an eggshell that protects an egg. To refine out or synthesize the preservative, in my opinion, is a mistake. The real vitamin C complex contains the vitamin P factors, or bioflavonoids like rutin, which maintain vascular integrity. These are deficient in people who bruise easily or who have bleeding gums when brushing their teeth. Their blood vessels break or rupture too easily and bleed. The P factor strengthens the vascular system. They make the vessels tougher and more durable. Vitamin K is another part of the vitamin C complex. It promotes prothrombin. That means it helps in coagulation or the clotting of blood. Bleeders do not have enough vitamin K. If you have plenty of the vitamin K, it's used in the formation of proteins, which is then transported to the injured tissues. Another factor in the vitamin C complex is vitamin J. Yep, there really is such a vitamin. The reason you don't hear about it is because they can't synthesize it in a lab. The J factor is part of the vitamin C complex, which increases the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. If you have a cold, you want to get oxygen to your tissues where it can oxidize the toxins and carries them off with the carbon dioxide. In addition to these, the vitamin C complex contains enzymes, and the outstanding one being tyrosinase. That's organic copper, which is an adrenal activator. If you want to rate vitamin C according to one factor, it would be logical to rate the tyrosinase. We have found that products containing the most tyrosinase produce the best clinical results. But all of these factors are important. In addition to all these factors, the vitamin C complex also contains ascorbic acid. But to say that ascorbic acid is vitamin C is like looking at a car wheel and saying that it's an automobile, when it's just a small part of an automobile. Some great sources of vitamin C complex are found in alfalfa, mushrooms, bone marrow, and buckwheat leaf juice. Each of these foods has the vitamin C complex factors like vitamin P, vitamin K, vitamin J, tyrosinase, ascorbic acid, enzymes, and more of the unknown organic factors for your good health. You need all these synergistic factors to give vitamin C complex its functional potency. What about high-potency vitamin C products? These are made by addition of synthetic ascorbic acid to a food base, usually rose hips or acerola berries. Manufacturers of these products know about the public demand for so-called natural organic products, so food is used as a base. But They also know that people feel that if a little is good for you, more is better. So synthetic ascorbic acid is added to the food base in order to increase the label data potency. In such a product, you might have 500 milligrams of synthetic ascorbic acid, the eggshell, and only 25 milligrams of the food base, which would contain the other vitamin C complex factors. Unfortunately, this is hard to tell just by looking at the label, unless you know what to look for. These high-potency mega products usually have labels that say natural or organic. That's because synthetic ascorbic acid is a byproduct of petroleum, which contains carbon and is therefore chemically organic. Although it's hardly a food, it's a drug. In order to put 500 milligrams of naturally occurring ascorbic acid into a tablet, the tablet would have to be the size of a ping pong ball. In order to determine if the vitamin C product really is natural, as the label claims, just look at the potency. To be the size of a normal vitamin tablet, it has to be synthetic ascorbic acid. So, if a vitamin label says it has more than 5 milligrams of ascorbic acid in it, you know it's synthetic. In Guyton's textbook of medical physiology, 7th and 9th editions, page 870, he confirms everything I stated in my part 1 video about vitamin C deficiency. These are well-known facts in the scientific community, but not taught in the mainstream media. I have never seen any toxic effects from ascorbic acid if used in moderate amounts. I have never objected to it as such because it is an acidifying substance. Most people who are sick are too alkaline. A person with a cold, for example, is too alkaline. This is why you should avoid citrus fruit and juices when you are sick. Yes, citric juices does have citric acid, but it is quickly metabolized, leaving an ash which is quite alkaline. So the person drinking orange juice ends up even more alkaline than before. So, as you can see, there is a lot of confusion about vitamin C. We need to remember the other components of the vitamin C complex. It's important to use the right treatment at the right time. Using high doses of ascorbic acid can be appropriate in an emergency situation. However, the majority of the time, consuming the whole vitamin C complex is the best approach. I hope you found this information helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm Dr. Mark LeMay. Thanks for watching.